everyone out there, good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
And I'm going to give them some tough love. There's no cohesion out there. Seemingly no sense of purpose or will to win. And you see it in their body language. It is troubling.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
No easy options for the defense when Lopez gets in deep.
Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Lillard pulls down the board. Kuzma, left side. It doesn't go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. Right side, Edwards. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And that one's good.
Boy, you got to love how Lopez really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
DiVincenzo on the wing. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Edwards. That shot off the mark.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
14 feet away. Lillard can't get it to go.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Over Kuzma. Edwards can't hit.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Edwards. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well. And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Second team foul.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 6. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Substitution. Trade.
Milwaukee leading by 6. DiVincenzo with the steal. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Here's Lillard. Soft touch off the glass. Lillard's got 5.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, left side. Rebound Minnesota.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Randall can't hit. Lillard outside. Lets the 3 fly. And they get it back. What if it goes? And that's not going to go. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead.
8. The Bucks. 14.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Trade.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
Pass to Edwards. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Edwards, no good. Milwaukee leading by 8. Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
The assist.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Timberwolves trail by 10. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
Look Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Pass to Shannon. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA. Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lillard. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. And he buries his first look.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself. Sharp recognition that time by Conley. Tell you what, he always makes the right play.
They retain possession. Back to Porter. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Gobert. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Shannon. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee leading by 10. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. On target from range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Porter's shot is off. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Damian Lillard picks one up.
Known as the stifle tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Pass to Livingston. Kuzma for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break up 12. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Livingston. And that one good.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Milwaukee leading by 14. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Porter. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards looking for an opening. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now here's Porter. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. On the wing, Porter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Porter's shot is off.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Edwards finishes strong against the D.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Drains the triple. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
And Minnesota calls time here. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense or the entertainment value of point production.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Timberwolves trail by 16. McDaniels. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
The three from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Down low. And he dunks it down.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
For three, here's Lillard. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
Randall can't hit. The Bucks leading by 18. Pass to Prince. Takes a three. Drills it from deep. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Man, after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Stolen by Reed. Randall outside. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Count that bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. The rebound by the Timberwolves. For three, DiVincenzo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close.
36. The Bucks. 55.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's McDaniels. Randall inside. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. 22 was their biggest lead. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
On the wing, Kuzma. Out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. Antetokounmpo for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. 17-point game. Here's Randall. Randall with another miss. Lillard right side. And another miss by Milwaukee.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
The Bucks leading by 17. He shoots it. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Kuzma for 3. On the wing, Kuzma fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Garza's shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Minnesota calls time here.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get down for your Timberwolves dancers.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now Edwards lays it up and banks it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Oh, nice shot by Lillard. Lillard's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Shot from the top of the key. Back to Prince. Fires from deep. That one is off. Timberwolves trail by 15. Edwards with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Kuzma. And here's Milwaukee now. 22 was their biggest lead.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. McDaniels inside.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And you always like to get the early edge in a season series. It gives you confidence. It sets the table for 2 more games to come against the Timberwolves.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. For 3, Randall buries it from 3.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
For 3, here's Lillard. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.